Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video. It's that timing in to do our college football game predictions for week 3 of the 2025 college football season. We have some massive ranked versus ranked matchups coming up, but what we're going to be focusing on today is number 18 USF Bulls visiting number 5 the Miami Hurricanes. Both teams 2-0, both teams undefeated. This is a ranked versus ranked matchup. We're going to break down the game, look at the rosters, the coaching, and try to predict the outcome, who's going to win, lose, what the final scores might be, and we'll also be taking an in-depth look at our best bets, the money lines, the spreads, the over-unders. First things first, though, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, drop them below. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out the pinned comment down below. Click on that link. You can sign up there. There's 3 tiers in total. If you sign up, I would definitely appreciate it. We go over every game this entire season, college football, NFL. We break them all down. We do predictions. We do best bets on all the matchups. So if you're a sports fan, if you're a football fan, make sure to follow along. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. So how about this matchup? Miami playing another ranked Florida team. I'm not talking about UF. I'm not talking about FSU. We're talking about the USF, the University of South Florida Bulls. Number 18 coming off of back-to-back ranked wins. They beat number 25 Boise. They beat what was Florida last week? 13 or 14. They beat them. They beat them in Gainesville. They outmuscled them at the line of scrimmage. They made Florida look bad. They left Gator fans scratching their head, chanting, "Fire Billy Napier." They completely disrupted, threw their entire season off the rails. I was saying the entire year, let's stop talking about how great Florida is. Let's stop praising DJ Lagway. Everyone needs to slow down. USF definitely made everyone slow down and then take a U-turn and go completely back the other way. Now Billy Napier back on the hot seat. Things are falling apart. USF, Alex Golish, first off, props to you. Respect for what this guy's done to his team. He's taken a bunch of 3-stars, but a 3-star in Florida is a 4-star anywhere else. It is what it is. The talent, the level he's playing. Whenever he plays this big team, though, you're going to get everything in the kitchen sink. He throws everything at you. Trick plays, fake punts. He's doing anything he can to get a win. You got to respect that. He knows he might not be as talented as Florida on paper, but he can outwill them in who wants to win the game. Right now, Miami, though, great start to the season. Obviously, they beat Notre Dame week 1. They beat Bethune-Cookman. This team is rolling Carson Beck since he transferred over from Georgia. Extremely efficient, reliable, one of the most experienced quarterbacks in the country. Who has more starts than him? Maybe Drew Aller, Klubnik. That's about it. He's a 3-year starter. He's been around for a while, been on the biggest stages, been in championship games, been in the SEC championship, been in massive SEC battles. He's played at Texas, Tennessee, Florida, Ole Miss. He's played everyone. He's won games. He's a great starter. He was a first-round, all-around pick last season. The moment he came to Florida, everyone started dogging on him. The moment he came down to Florida to play for the Miami Hurricanes, but he showed the last 2 weeks the guy still has it, especially when he has an offensive line that is protecting him. Miami has a top 5 offensive line. That is a fact. Don't try to challenge it. The push they get, especially on the right side, they dominate the line of scrimmage, but that's Mario Cristobal's specialty. Physicality, line of scrimmage football. They have a great offensive line. They have a great defensive front. Ruben Bain, Messidor, so many weapons on this team with a rebuilt secondary through the portal. They're getting after it. Lockdown corners, great safety play that lets that defensive front 7 pin their ears back and come after you, creating havoc in the backfield, rush throws, tackles for a loss, sacks, quarterback pressures. Right now, Miami home, 72.3% chance to win. The USF Bulls, a 27.7% chance. Miami's the favorites, 17-point favorites, a 54.5 over-under. Miami minus 800, USF plus 549. But I know what the fancy pick is here. Some people are outright calling for USF 3 straight weeks to pull off another upset. That is definitely possible. Miami better not overlook this team. But I honestly don't think the odds of Miami overlooking the Bulls is very high because the Bulls are coming off of 2 straight top 25 victories. Everyone's talking about the Bulls right now. Miami is they're not living on the moon. They've heard everything. They know they need to bring their A game here. That helps Miami. Coming fully prepared, Florida came waltzing into that game. They got slapped around at the line of scrimmage. Cristobal, he's not going to let that happen. He doesn't want to be Billy Napier here. He knows what USF has done the last 2 weeks. They are going to get the A game from Miami. But Miami also has to be prepared for the A game from USF. But what I wonder, with the amount of energy that they've expended the last 2 weeks. Will USF be able to get up for this game? I definitely think they will, but two hard-fought wins, especially last week on the road. They didn't blow out Florida. It was a very close game, went down to the final drive, down to the final seconds when they won with the field goal. Did they leave everything on the line and maybe they come into this game? Maybe they are starting to feel themselves and maybe Miami punches them in the mouth. It can go both ways. There's a lot of unknowns there. Right now, USF, 26 points a game, throwing for 259, running for 122.5, only giving up 11.5, which is really good considering the fact that they've already played two ranked teams. Miami, 36 points a game. They don't feel the need to have to Cam Ward it this season. They don't have to have shootouts because they trust their defense a lot more. Throwing for 274.5, running for 156.5, giving up 13.5 points a game. And how about that rush defense? 92.5 yards given up per game on the ground. Looking at this USF roster, you got to respect them at every position. These are Florida-born guys. You got Norton, Franklin, a running back. Byron Brown, what he's done, especially running the ball, quarterback design runs, Miami's going to have to make sure that that front seven is on point. Cut the gaps, keep him from being able to running. Get those defensive ends to push the pocket and bottom him. Keep him up in the pocket. Third and long is going to be your friend here. Force him to throw the ball on third downs. Tight end, McLaughlin, and the wide receivers, you have Singleton, Rubin, Smith, and USF. They can move the ball. Miami's played USF before. We heard it all last season about how they were going to beat Miami. It was close first, second quarter, and then Miami curb stomped them, but this is a much improved Bulls team. Do not underestimate this team. Looking at Miami, who has the number 11 overall roster according to ESPN, you have the extremely veteran, experienced Carson Beck at the quarterback position. Very deep running back room. Mark Fletcher Jr., Jordan Lyle, Chamar Brown, a great three-headed monster, Carson Beck, Elijah Lofton. I want to see some more Lofton. They've been giving that guy a lot of praise. He's a very gifted tight end. You also saw from a Gilbert last week. And at the wide receiver position, a lot of young guys, but they're deadly, especially Malachi Tony, 17 years old, a little bit of everything out the slot. You have Keelan Marin, the transfer from BYU, CJ Daniels with the extremely hard, gifted, talented catches. This guy, he's really made a name for himself, kind of injured at LSU, didn't get the time to make a lot of reps there. He's getting them at Miami, and he is stepping up. Props to this guy. He's like the number one go-to target. When you need a touchdown, Beck is throwing it up to him, and he's bringing them down. And then you have Trader, Moore, Ray. There's so many weapons on this team. There's a lot of young guys. You might not know their name yet, but you will definitely learn their name. So what's the outcome that I have when I'm looking at this game? I think Miami takes USF series. I think USF, they make it extremely competitive. They fight this game. They don't come wore out. They make a game of it, especially first and second quarter. But I think ultimately, Miami's depth, their size at the line of scrimmage, and the fact that they are prepared for this game, they lean on USF. They run. I don't care if they've run it 3 straight times on one position. They're going to wear you out. By the third quarter, their depth has taken its effect. The offensive line starts to dominate. They start to just run it down their throat, pick up massive yardage on the ground. And that's when Carson Beck does what Carson Beck loves the most. He hits you with the play action. I have Miami winning this one and covering. They win it 43-23. They cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the over. Guys, that's our predictions, our best bets, our picks for the USF Bulls versus Miami Hurricanes game coming up this coming Saturday. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. If you have any comments, drop them below. Do you agree? Disagree? Leave it in the comment section. I will respond to every single comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out the pinned comment down below. Click on that link. You can sign up there. I would definitely appreciate it. And of course, as always, thank you for watching.